Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, baby. It's the 7-day vegan challenge, baby. As promised, like I said, we are gonna dedicate one day to only food. 12 foods you should never buy. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now, I got a question that came in. Ralph, how can I transition to a plant-based diet? I'm doing the best I can, but it's a little bit tough. Now, if you are a vegetarian, I'm not gonna judge you. If you are a meat eater, I'm not gonna judge you. I know what it's like. I've been there. But what led me to a plant-based diet was cutting out certain foods. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Now, it's hard to let go, isn't it? It's hard to let go of your favorite foods. But if you really wanna start embracing the plant-based lifestyle, if you really want your health to improve, you're gonna have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to let those foods go. What is the first food, dun dun dun, you should never buy? Okay, what helped me along my journey was hot dogs. Hot dogs are like the worst processed meats you can buy. They cause cancer. Why? Because of the preservatives, the nitrates they use inside hot dogs to keep them fresh. Okay? Ain't nothing fresh about a hot dog. Okay? There have been studies which show that hot dogs increase the risk of cancer in children who eat 12 or more hot dogs a month. And this is according to a longitudinal study published in the Journal of Cancer Causes and Control. So the research is out there. Stop buying hot dogs. And it was hard for me. Okay, I've been a vegan for over a decade. Okay, and I used to love hot dogs. The problem with hot dogs is that if you are eating a hot dog, let's just say it weighs 76 grams, 18 grams of fat. It is really high in fat, okay? So, not just that, you're putting ketchup, cheese, barbecue sauce, right? So, it is a lot of calories. Now, an alternative for the 7-day vegan challenge, go for corn, go for tempeh, go for seitan. That's a healthier alternative that will help you on the plant-based lifestyle. What is the second food? We're coming for you. You should never buy creamy salad dressing. Now, I used to go to parties and I would see salad and think, oh, that's cool. Then they would throw tons of mayonnaise on it, right? Creamy salad dressing. The reason why this can be catastrophic for your health is because, it's really creamy, right? It has so much other stuff. Natural flavors. It's full of sugar. A lot of trans fats, okay, which, what happens? They give you more cholesterol. They actually increase the bad cholesterol, what we call LDL. They increase that, and then they lower the good cholesterol, the HDL. So this so-called creamy salad dressing starts affecting your cardiovascular health in a very negative way. So an alternative, you can actually make healthy, plant-based salad dressing. Okay, you can make it with oils, you can use herbs, cashew base. The possibilities are endless. So don't bring me any more mayonnaise again, because we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Hello. What's a third food you should never buy? Now, what's helped me along my journey White sugar. It looks so innocent. It's totally not. White sugar. How do we get white sugar? It is crystallized sucrose emanating from sugarcane, coming from sugarcane. Okay, now the problem with white sugar is that you are eating empty calories. There is no nutritional value inside white sugar. It produces a lot of belly fat. It makes the body highly acidic. It feeds candida, ladies. It raises your blood sugar level, right? So a healthier alternative, what I started to do was buy raw cane sugar, agave nectar, and it's just as sweet. Oh yes. What is the fourth food you should never buy? What helped me along my journey? Buy it if you want, actually. But what helped me along my journey? It looks so innocent too. It's called white table salt. This is probably the worst. The problem with white table salt, the body needs salt, but not white table salt. It's not that innocent. Manufactured from sodium chloride. How they actually make white table salt, you have natural rock, and they heat that about 1200 degrees Fahrenheit, and now you get this white table salt. The problem with that is that white table salt increases your blood pressure level. And that's not good, because we don't want to be out of here. We got a lot of stuff to do on planet Earth. Hello, right? It also gives you bloating. White table salt. Now, what's the alternative? Pink Himalayan sea salt. I started to buy that. Hawaiian black salt. 84 natural minerals the body needs. Himalayan pink salt is fantastic. This is the natural salt your body has been asking you for. You better buy it. What's the fifth food you should never buy? It looks so innocent too. It's white bread. I used to love white bread with jam. Then I realized what white bread actually does to the body. You see, the problem with white bread is that inside it is full of white flour, which has no nutritional value. It is empty calories. So white bread is no good for you. It's just sugar. Okay? A healthier alternative to white bread, go for brown bread. Go for buckwheat bread, right? I started to eat buckwheat bread. Now, buckwheat is fantastic. Buckwheat, complete source of protein. Buckwheat bread, super fantastic. Buy buckwheat flour. Go to the baker, say, hey, let's make some buckwheat bread. So healthy. Kamutz, fantastic. Injera, go to Ethiopia, fantastic. Injera, superfood. These are healthier alternatives to white bread. Okay? What's number 6? The sixth food you should never buy. White rice. Uh-oh. You thought you got away. Now, I used to love white rice, and sometimes I still might eat white rice, but if I can, I will avoid it at all costs. I definitely won't buy white rice. I would buy brown rice. That's a healthier alternative. Once again, the problem with white rice, all the nutrients have been stripped away. All the bran, all the fiber are out of there. Okay, so you really should be going for wild rice, Forbidden black rice or brown rice. These are the healthier alternatives because they are packed full of nutrients. They have iron, black rice, a lot of iron. These are the foods the body needs. What is the 7th food you should never buy? Got Coke, right? They don't call Coke for like Coke without a reason, right? It's Coke, right? So fizzy drinks, sodas, we're talking about even drinks which say diet soda. Now, I used to love soda back in the day as a teenager. Okay, I used to love that sound, okay? Carbonated fizzy drinks will rot your teeth away. Smile! You won't be able to do that much longer if you keep consuming fizzy sodas. You see, what helped me along my journey was to realize a lot of these sodas, which are promoted as healthy because they're diet, ain't nothing diet about it, right? Ain't nothing diet about it. They have a lot of what we call high fructose corn syrup, which raises the blood sugar level, but also artificial sweeteners like aspartame, which is atrocious for the body. Now, a healthier vegan alternative, plant-based alternative, natural cold pressed juice, which still have the live enzymes inside them. Which one you want, Ralph? Wait a minute, let me do slow motion this side first. My favorite juice, by the way, is pineapple juice. Grape juice is cool too. Also, blueberry juice, right? Blueberry juice is so underrated. It is fantastic. Blueberries are a superfood. Full of vitamin C. You start to feel better. Buy a juicer. Buy a Vitamix, right? Buy a cat down the road mix and just stir that stuff up, right? Stir it up, baby. And now you got a beautiful juice. What is the 8th food you should never buy? Anything that says fat-free. I've realized that food is like a business these days, and you got to be careful about anything that says low fat or fat free, because chances are they got to substitute. They got to substitute it. They got to replace that with something else. Usually it's in the form of high sugars or natural flavors, right? Anything which says natural flavors. Do you know the FDA, they don't regulate the word natural, so you can put natural on anything. Natural processed meats, right? Natural this, natural that. Ain't nothing natural about it, right? So fat-free, be careful, because a lot of the times they have a lot of sugar in these products. White sugar, processed natural flavors. We don't even know what's inside. Don't worry about it. Your health doesn't matter. Only your money does. Oh, help me. I told you, right? So avoid fat-free. By the way, your body needs healthy fats, saturated fats. Get them from coconuts, okay? The body needs this to build healthy cell membranes, right? So we need fat. Fat isn't all bad, by the way, okay? What is the 9th food you should never buy? We are out here having a beautiful time, deep divers. Potato chips. No, tell me it ain't so, Ralph. Oh, it is, because, by the way, I used to love potato chips. I used to absolutely love potato chips. Just buy a bag and eat it, finish it like that. And sometimes, I'm no saint, I still eat potato chips, right? When I'm feeling like I need to binge, right? But if I can't, I don't buy it, because I realize what potato chips are. You see, whenever you are heating foods at excessive temperatures, they produce what we call acrylamide, which is a carcinogen, right? It produces cancer. Whenever you are eating a lot of fried foods, they produce a lot of acrylamide. Studies from Stanford, Harvard have shown this chemical produces cancer. So you want to be eating foods below 114 degrees, which still have live enzymes. So maybe potato chips may not be on your list because they are heated at really high temperatures, right? Not good for the body. Fried foods, not good for the body. Well, what am I going to eat then, Ralph? Okay, that's a good question. Plantain chips, baked plantain chips, that's what I do sometimes. fantastic alternative, packed full of nutrients. Okay? So, plantain chips it is. Plantain chips it is, right? If you like your potato chips. What is the 10th food you should never buy? Baby, canned tomatoes or tomatoes. Is it tomatoes or tomatoes? Forget about that. Worry about what's inside canned tomatoes. That should be your greater concern. What's inside it, Ralph? Well, canned foods. I sometimes buy canned foods if I'm in a rush, but they are in water, canned beans. But if I can, I don't even buy that. But definitely not canned tomatoes. The problem with canned tomatoes is that they are highly acidic. The acidity is dangerous. But why, Ralph? Because canned tomatoes have something called BPA. And a lot of the times, the BPA, this artificial plastic stuff, right, leaches into what? Your tomatoes or tomatoes. Don't worry about that. Worry about what's inside them, right? Which is a carcinogen, once again, producing cancer. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. So instead of buying canned tomatoes, a simpler, easier, fun, healthier alternative is to buy actual tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it's that simple, right? Buy healthy, organic tomatoes from Sicily, go all the way to Sicily and buy them. Okay, and then you'll be good. You'll be straight, right? What is the 11th food you should never buy? What's helped me along my journey is margarine. Now, I used to love margarine back in the day when I was like 12 years old. 12 years old, I didn't know better. The problem with margarine, it's even worse than butter, is because margarine has a lot of trans fats, okay? You are 34% more likely to develop coronary heart disease. That's not a good thing. You're still young. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. So do away with the margarine. A healthier plant-based alternative is almond butter, cashew butter, hemp seed butter, coconut butter, a lot of natural plant-based butter, which tastes even better. I'm a favorite of almond butter, okay? Almond packed full of antioxidants, all the vitamins and minerals you need, a superfood, and the butter, almond butter is so tasty. I'm like, why didn't I see it earlier? Right? What is the 12th food you should never buy? Now, what's helped me along my journey? Plain and simple. Oh, but I want it, Ralph. What do you want so badly? I really want it. Now, this food may alarm certain people. And this is like shrimps, okay? Now, I've been a vegan for over a decade, and shrimps are like the scavengers of the sea. I didn't know that, right? You gotta do your own research, right? If you like fish, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. If you love sea creatures, beautiful. But just remind yourself, they are the scavengers of the sea. And that means, you see that little black dot when you see in a shrimp? That's actually feces, right? They're like the cockroaches of the sea. And I used to love shrimps, right? Back in the day. Then I actually realized what they were. Then I'm like, no thanks. No thanks. You keep it, right? So what's helped me along my journey is to really realize that, once again, eating a plant-based diet, there are so many healthier alternatives. I love portobello mushrooms for that kind of meaty, fishy taste. Go for portobello mushrooms. They are packed full of antioxidants, right? And you feel alive. So once again, those are the 12 foods you should never buy. But once again, do your own research. Don't just listen to me. These are the 12 foods I never buy. What you want to buy is up to you. I'm just here to tell you, eating A healthy, vegan, plant-based lifestyle has changed my life forever. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so good to be alive, okay? Realize you have power today to change how you feel by changing what you are putting into your mouth. Do your research. Watch great food documentaries like Forks Over Knives, What the Health, The Business of Disease. All of these great documentaries are available. You can eat better to feel better, and then, well, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day. I hope I didn't disrupt your shopping list. Let's just do that again. Feels so good. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Feels so good to put those grapes in your mouth, baby.